Hello everyone, this is the Green Tambourine Tarot, and today we are going to be sharing with you what new information that Spirit has for you about your North Node. So this is for if you know your North Node. If you don't know your North Node, then what we're going to do is just have you choose by the card and the crystal. Okay, so if you're not sure about what your North Node is, then you can actually choose by the card and the crystal that resonates with you. Okay. All right, so let's begin. So if you don't know your North Node, I will put a link in the description box so you can find out what your North Node is. Okay, so all of my North Nodes that are Earth signs, which is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo North Nodes. We have the Queen of Pentacles here with the clear quartz. For all of my North Nodes that are the water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces North Nodes, we have the King of Cups with the blue Argonite crystal. For those of you who have your North Node in a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius North Node, then this is the rhodonite crystal for that. So if you don't know your North Node and you just want to go by the cards to pick one, you can definitely just pick one based on this. And then finally, for those of you with air North Nodes, which would be the King of Swords here, and this is the card for that. And this is actually the pink quartz. Okay, and that would be anybody with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So if your North Node is in Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, then this is pile number 4 is your pile. Okay, so if you don't know your North Node again, then please feel free to, once you pray, just ask Spirit to guide you into which pile you need to choose from, either 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever one resonates with you. Okay, so this is what the Spirit wants you to know, or information about you based on your North Node. Okay. All right, you guys, let's get into pile number 1. Hello. Hi, pile number 1. If your North Node is in Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, so this would be this is the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles in a tarot deck represents, basically it represents the earth signs. So finances, home, earth signs, grounding, all of those things. But this would be your North Node. And your North Node represents or symbolizes where you are going in this lifetime. It reveals the energy you need to harness in order to fulfill your soul's mission. So the North Node offers insight into the passions, the talents, and the growth you need to have access to in order to reach your fullest potential. So for some of you, if you've never heard of your North Node, that's actually one of the reasons why you incarnated. So that can actually really help you on your journey. So hopefully this helps you, and Spirit can allow me to share with you through this reading what it wants to share with you about your North Node in its journey right now, or just some helps for you on your way. Okay, so I pulled just some different oracle cards, and this says to you, starts off really strong here. When you're tempted to control your mind, stand back and realize that the task is impossible to begin with. Even the most disciplined mind has a way of breaking out of its chains. So for some of you, there has been a lot of rigidity in your life, and this is just a general reading. So this is a reading for the collective of my Earth sign North Nodes. Okay, so if something doesn't resonate with you, take what does, and the rest, just throw it out. You are made for awareness, is what Spirit is saying to you. You are made for awareness. That means that you are someone who, while you are staying grounded, it's almost like you're a watcher, like you're a keeper of the time, is what I'm feeling. Some of you are people who are really, maybe this is why it was saying that even that you are very rigid. Like some of you may have jobs where you are managing, where you are keeping time, where you are making sure that people are, doing what they came here to do, and you are go-getters, but you are somebody who organizes. So it's almost like, kind of relaxing some of that control, but you were made for you were made for this. Like this is why you really incarnated. And this card says you are constantly advancing into new regions of the soul. So some of you already are on your awakening or your journey. Some of you already know what your north node is, what your purpose is. And so for some of you, it says right here that you are a spirit weaver. Some of you are really free spirits, like you're in the arts, you're an artist, perhaps. This is actually these are your chakras here. So you are a spirit weaver, meaning that some of you are spiritualists, like you're just getting into all of this, your chakras, learning about these things. Perhaps you are actually starting to create art that shares about spirituality. You're new, like you are breaking chains. And it even says a way of breaking out of its chains. So you are breaking out of a rigid chain that you were in before and embracing a new spirituality. So for some of you, that is what you are doing right now. And for some of you, you are being released from, and some of you are here repaying a karmic debt. Now, your karmic debt does not have to be bad, but this person is almost like they're drowning a little bit here. And so Spirit is encouraging you to stay the course while you are going through whatever lesson this is, because there's no good or bad in life if you learn how to look at it in a different way, is what I'm hearing. So some of you may be going through something right now. Some of you may be life path 7s. If you are not familiar with what that means, like I said, it's probably for that specific person. But if not, this whole karmic debt thing is something that's really strong right now with somebody specifically. I'm really feeling that. And it's like Spirit wants you to, I do have my dog here, so that maybe that's Spirit confirmation, that there is somebody here who has that. But hang on one second. I'm going to get him calmed down. For some of you, you do have, in terms of this karmic debt, this may be the end of a cycle for some of you in terms of something that you're dealing with. But it has been something that some of you have had the dark night of the soul. But let's see. This is the next thing that came up. Laugh at your demons. So, wow. Spirit wants you to not take this, whatever this is for you, it should not be that heavy. So that is what Spirit is saying to you is, this is not as heavy as you think. It's almost like this person is laying in the water, but it's like if they just step up or sit up, this won't feel so dramatic. Laugh at your demons. Wow. The next thing that Spirit is saying is make no judgments about that specific situation or that person. So sometimes when you have karmic situations that come up, or these are things that all are part of your life's journey and your path. And so it's better to not get more karma by making no judgments based on what's happening, and just you were made for awareness. Just be aware, laugh at your demons, and make no judgments. One thing that you can do is to meditate and contemplate about your journey. This could also mean that there may be, not to say that this was with someone who was a Pisces, but you may have a strong Pisces presence in your life. But I do think that maybe perhaps some of the pain or the struggle that you've had has been with a water sign. This could actually be anyone who is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Like I said, this is a reading for the collective, but sometimes Spirit will urge me to share certain things, with you. But for those of you who have this, your North Node is in an Earth sign. Sometimes they're just things that Spirit wants me to share with you. So just meditate and contemplate on whatever this is. Laugh at it. Don't take it so serious, and make no judgments against the person or the people who have been put into your life to help you on your journey. Whenever we are going through something, Spirit always wants us to know that it is just so that we can learn and we can help others. So that is why we go through what we go through. Anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. What is your discomfort trying to free you from? Wow. So this is definitely something that you will be freed from, so that it can help you become a stronger person on your journey, as well as to develop the talents and the skills that you need for your North Node. To take you on your journey. So please don't think of any situations that come into your life that it is something that's going to overtake you in that way. For some of you, I'm hearing like it is not, like some of you have been in some really difficult situations, but just know that you will have, or if you can pray about a way for your spirit guides to help you. And that is what I'm hearing for some of you, is that you have been in some really, really tough situations, and just make no judgments. Don't worry about trying to fight through it. Just leave, is what I'm hearing. You can just walk away, and you don't have to make an announcement about it. You can just know that you are constantly advancing into new regions of the soul. So you are really being built for something amazing. The universe rewards motion. Oh my goodness. What guided action can you take today? Take that action. Wow. This is crazy. Take your action. Leave that situation. Just walk away. Don't make an announcement about it. Just walk away. That is for somebody specifically. Just walk away from that situation. That is what Spirit wants me to let you know. And next is nothing real can be threatened. How can you actively participate in creating heaven on earth? That is your goal, is to be able to, even if it starts from within in your mind, is to create your heaven on earth. But it starts within. It starts with loving yourself, and it starts within. The next card that came up is your karmic. Oh my, do you know that I prayed and just put these cards? I tried to do a pick in the front so that I can share these. And this just came up: karmic board cleaning or clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. Woo! Wow. All of my earthbound north nodes. This is, wow, this is crazy. You have karmic debt. You're going to have a karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewriting your story, live your truth. Nothing real can be threatened. Just remember that. You are going to create heaven here for yourself on earth. And all of this is not trying to limit you, but to free you. All of this, whatever it is you're going through right now, this is to free you so that you can create your mental heaven on earth. Let's get some affirmation cards for you. Here's some affirmations. The contortionist. I resist those who would have me bend to their will. This is, like I said, I feel like this was someone or something. That's why it's asking you not to judge. This person was there just to help you on your journey to becoming on your North Node journey. It is someone who was trying to control you. For some of you, someone was trying to control you. And so Spirit is saying to you, you can resist those people and walk away. Normally you would make an announcement. Well, I'm just going to do this. No, this time you just do it. Just laugh at the demon, because it's not really as big as you think once you step out of it. Once you step up out of your situation and you're able to go inside and look and see, it's not as, this person can't control you as much as you think. I remember that my words can have multiple meanings. Exactly, which is why your communication just needs to be within and with source and not with anybody else until you're able to move forward. And Spirit is going to honor motion right here. The universe rewards motion. So this is beautiful because it's like you are on a bright new journey into your North Node. You're really going to be finding out some amazing and beautiful things. A lot of you have been dealing with a lot, and all of that, Spirit is saying, is going to be released from you. But the thing is for you to be quiet, meditate, and contemplate, and just be still and walk away. And here is the forgiver. Oh my. The affirmation is, I forgive myself and others with compassion for our human frailties. Again, don't judge. Make no judgments about this person. Forgive yourself and others with compassion for their human frailties. But this is your time now to make a new journey, to start a new start, to go towards your North Node, to really, really lean into what you came here on this planet to do. That is what Spirit is saying. So I'm going to give you some love notes. Spirit wants me to give you some love notes. One is express your vulnerability. This says many of us have trouble expressing vulnerability. We're afraid we'll get our hearts broken if we speak our deepest truths. But Spirit is telling me to tell you to speak your deepest truth. When you suppress the most vulnerable parts of yourself, you can close off to the sacred, authentic partnership. Any kind of partnership, even if the partnership is with yourself. Your journal is a safe place to begin practicing truth, self-expression without fear of judgment or disappointment. In your journal, consider what you would say if you shared the most vulnerable parts of yourself with somebody that you love. And this does not have to be I always say the first person that you should love is yourself, because once you know and you learn to nurture the divine within you and love yourself and love the spirit that's in this fleshly body, what do you hope they would say in return? What do you hope the most loving part of yourself would say to you in return? So journaling is what Spirit is asking you to do. The other thing is, write your own fairy tale. Let's find out what that heaven for you really looks like. Because write the vision and make it plain is what I'm hearing. It's time to write your own fairy tale in your journal or on a piece of paper. Dream up your grandest fairy tale romance. It says on here, this is a love note, but it doesn't have to be about love. It can just be about what is your grandest fairy tale. Don't hold back. Imagine any kind of love connections you'll have, the places you'll visit, the adventures you'll take. Putting your dreams on paper. And I know this says romantic, and I'm not reading that because this is really just about putting your dreams on paper, and it will connect you to your heart's desire and bring you one step closer to manifesting your vision. That's what this is really about. So that's why I know why Spirit asked me to pull these cards, because you need to write a new story for yourself. You have been living in this karmic loop. Some of you have been. Some of you are out and you are have already written your fairy tale. So this is confirmation that you're on the right path. But for some of you, this is basically saying right now that you need to rewrite your story. You need to forgive whoever, yourself and others, with compassion for their human frailties. And you need to make no judgments and just move on. You need to write a new story. Nothing real can be threatened. So this is the question, how can you actively participate in creating heaven on earth? You can do that by writing the vision, writing your vision down. Gosh, wow. A karmic board clearing. Some of these cards I've done quite a number of readings, and some of these cards are new coming out. So Spirit is just really, wow, this is amazing. So what I see, a final note is, a note from Spirit is from Periwinkle Intertwining. All is well. All is as it should be. Periwinkle is here helping you to weave together all the lessons and experiences of the past and all the wisdom gained so that you can move forward with understanding, compassion, and forgiveness. Woo! Is this not all tied together? Oh my God. Growth is assured as you find the courage to examine and explore new facets of yourself. So growth is assured. It is going to be assured for you. You are going to be protected throughout this. Make sure that you are going to be protected. For some of you, I feel like there may be some people who will connect with you in a positive way as you go on your journey. And so these are some signs that I have looked at as well, that Spirit has wanted me to pull out for you. And one is Taurus and Leo. It says it could just be the energy that person is in. So pay attention to this. The legends who love deeply, where you will find them working on a passion project together. So this is where you'll find these people. What you'll remember is their fights are stormy, but their love runs deep. Oh, so that may resonate with some of you. And for others of you, there may be an Aries coming in to help you on your journey. And for some of you, this may be a sign of someone who just may be in your life. Or for those of you, this may be somebody who specifically resonates. You can probably think either this is the person you need to forgive, or this is somebody new that's coming into your life to be able to help you again along on your journey. So this may be an Aries, or this person may have Aries energy, which means they are a planet of action. Mars, the planet of action, is their planetary ruler. Their element is fire, and their mode is cardinal. So they kick off the season, and their motto is, I am more than what you think I am. So these are some people that are going, there's some strong energy coming in around you at this time. And it could just be for some of you that this is also who you may have been dealing with, that you may have to let go of. So like I said, you know what part of that resonates with you. As soon as I put these up, you knew exactly who these people were. And if this does not resonate with you, then that part of the pile was not for you. But for those people who it resonated with, then yes. One thing I am feeling, sometimes when spirit comes through me to share with you, I feel lightheadedness and shortness of breath. It's almost like it's like it's difficult. The difficulty in this is like it's just taking the breath out of you is what I'm really feeling. But and it's like a lightheadedness that I'm feeling. Some of you are really struggling with this. So let me pull one more affirmation for you, one or two here as you go on your journey. And this one says, have expectation for the life you want, but practice detachment from the outcome. So this is one thing that Spirit wants me to share with you. Have expectations for the life you want, but practice detachment from the outcome. You were made for awareness. Just stay aware. That's what Spirit was trying to share with you in the beginning. It's just, you are a watcher. I don't know if a lot of you have seen, there was a show called Fringe, and in the show Fringe, they had people who were just sent here to be watchers, and they just watched events happen. And it's almost like they were, so just be aware and stay detached from the outcome. And finally, here, what is has no bearing on what will be. What does your ideal life look like and feel like? Man, this is, write the vision and make it plain. Don't let this overwhelm you. You will be able to go leave whatever this karmic thing is. And it doesn't have to be something harsh, but for some of you, it is a difficult situation with a person. But what is currently has no bearing on what will be. Have expectations for the life you want, but practice detachment from the outcome. And if you don't know how to practice detachment, please know that there is a such thing as Google or search engine. You can always search how to practice detachment, because there are actually detachment rules. There are rules for detachment. You can always look those up as well. And it shows you how to detach from an outcome of a situation. So if you search that, there will be some help. Spirit will send you some help on what to do. All right. I hope this helps you on your journey. Be blessed. Hello, pile number 2. This is a reading of what Spirit wants to tell you for those of you who have your north nodes in water signs. And the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So this would be your north node. How you determine your north node, I will actually have a link in the description box that will share with you where you need to go to find out your north node. But your north node is very important if you believe in if you believe in astrology. For those of you who are not into astrology, your north node is basically, which is really math. It's almost like because of the date and time that you were born and the way the planets aligned, it determines everything about you. Your north node symbolizes where you're going in this lifetime. So that's very important for someone to know, and it reveals the energy you need to harness in order to fulfill your soul's mission. So, and I just wanted to do a search on this so that I can really help you guys. So the North Node offers insight into the passions, talents, and growth you need to access in order to reach your fullest potential. But currently, there are some things that just based on pile number 1 that Spirit wants me to share with you guys. And so this is for anyone who has their north node that is in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, which in tarot the water signs are actually displayed by the cups. So here you have the king or Shah of Cups. And if you are not familiar with that and you just want to look at your North Node, or if you're not familiar with your North Node, but you want to be able to just, you just pick this pile because you felt led to do that with the blue argonaut stone. That's funny how this blue, and then you have the water. That just it's kind of funny how that all worked out. But I'm learning as I do this more and more that spirit is just so amazing, and you have to trust that, just like how, I really have to trust God that He's giving me the correct and right things to say, because in pile number 1, sometimes I actually start to feel things like I felt out of breath with them because it was something that they were going through. And I'm taking a sip of water here. So, all right, so let's begin with your reading, pile number 2. These are for all of my water signs, and this is what Spirit wants you to know about your next step in your journey in your North Node. Or this is for people with water signs in their North Node. This is what Spirit wants you to know right now, okay? The one thing is, I remain calm in the face of stress. So that is, some of you have been feeling probably a lot of stress lately. And it's because a lot of people with the North Node in water signs, it deals a lot with emotions. And so you probably are going through some stressful times right now, or you may be feeling some stress. The other thing that Spirit wants me to share with you is you were made for giving. Wow, you are made for giving. For some of you, that is something that you are always someone who gives anyway, so that could just be confirmation for you. For some of you, maybe you feel like, why was I made this way? And so Spirit is sharing with me that you are a divine being, and the giving that you have and the outpouring of love and emotion that you have, it doesn't just affect the people around you, but as you love others and as you pour into others and as you help others begin to see what they get to witness, what God's love looks like here, and what divine love looks like. So that is what I am hearing. The next thing is, I am still, I am silent, I am alive and well. So basically that is actually one thing that Spirit is wanting me to share with you. The ceremony card, meaning that some of you right now are some of our water signs are in the middle of, there could be a ceremony with yourself, with the divine. Some of you may even be in a situation where right now you are in the process of having a relationship that's coming up. I feel like for some of you, this is about a relationship and some type of a ceremony. It could be something at work, like an award ceremony for some of you, but for most of you, it is going in and being still. So that's what this card really represents, is going in and being still and silent, and that you are alive and well. So the ceremony is really about practicing gratitude and getting away and just getting away and hearing from the divine. So this probably deals a lot more with, not probably, but what I'm seeing is that I remain calm in the face of stress. Some of you are really stressed in the ceremony. This card has come out to show you that you need to get reconnected with yourself and the divine. Even with this card, with this tarot card, the King of Cups, where he's sitting kind of off under he's under an embankment of water, just kind of looking out and observing, being still and silent, and you are alive and well. So it seems like that with this card, this is a card to go inside. This is an indication that you need to go inside. And this is also an indication with both of these people sitting in a contemplative state. And so the next card that's coming out is to plant seeds. Wow. So this is about planting seeds that will root into, you were made for giving. So planting seeds to me means that you have been a little bit stressed out. Maybe you have been giving out too much. Let me wait for that. For some of you, you have been planting seeds, but you feel like your seed, the stress is coming because you feel like it's not ready yet. But just remember that you just have to go inside to get re-energized. So remain calm in the face of stress. Go inside to get re-energized. Some of you, it's like you feel like you've been giving, planting seeds. And it's almost like you need to actually just take a rest and be still, be silent, that you are alive and well, and that all will be well, because you are definitely a group that is doing a lot on this planet for others. And so God is just saying to me, these roots or seeds that you have planted, they will be sprouting. So just remain calm in the face of what you think might be a whole lot going on. Wow. Embrace your power. So embrace your power. You have, you're not powerless. Just because there's a lot of stress around you, just remain calm and still, and then you will see how your right next step. You'll see your right next step. You will be rejuvenated. And that is how you rejuvenate, is that you go inside, that you actually go into a meditative state to rejuvenate. You have been out in the fields working, planting, doing a lot for a lot of people, working really, really hard. And it is now time to embrace your power, to rejuvenate, to step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Oh my God. This is a North Node card. North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. I know, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. These are just so amazing. And use your voice. I feel like sometimes whenever my voice goes out, let me get some water as I share with you guys here. Hang on one second. All right, so step out of your comfort zone, embrace your power, rejuvenate. There is remain calm in the face of stress. There has been some stuff going on, but let's see what Spirit says next. Great awakening. Walk in your truth, stand firm in your light. How can you trust yourself more? Trust yourself more by going inside. This ceremony card is a ceremony with you, so that you can embrace your power. Some of you will have a new beginning in something. This is a great awakening in your spirit. You have gone, once you go into inside yourself, and what I mean by inside yourself is once you start to turn the giving and all the stuff that you've been doing for everybody else inside, and learn to love yourself and know that you deserve everything that the divine wants to give you. When you're planting these seeds, it's not just for you, it is for you are the life. That's what I'm seeing. You see the roots coming up this way, or you see the plant coming up this way, but you see the roots here. You have been the life, or you have birthed so many things for so many other people. And now you have planted seeds, and now there's a great awakening coming for you to walk in your truth and stand firm in your light. Learn to trust yourself more by loving yourself. I'm going to pull this North Node card out and put it right here. That is so amazing. For some of you, it's a lot to do with your third eye. I saw a lot of purple and blue, purple, violet, just third eye chakra is what I saw a reminder of. And the confidence comes in from your solar plexus chakra. Your chakras, you want to look those up if you're not familiar with that. But next card is your tribe can't show up until you do. How can you show more of the real you? Embrace your power. Walk in your truth. Wow. The people that you've been giving to the wrong people. You have been planting seeds with the wrong people. And I don't mean wrong, with the wrong tribe. Your true tribe. You've been planting seeds and doing all of this. This is why you're stressed out. Because you have been planting seeds with the wrong tribe. With the false tribe. So Spirit is encouraging you to be your true self, and then your true tribe will show up. It doesn't mean that you have to get rid of everybody in your life, but it's funny how I've had situations in my life where once I have gone back and talked to people I haven't talked to in a long time, I'm like, oh my God, it's like refreshing. It's like these are my people. Like, these are my people. I've been out here, running around and stressing and doing all these other different things. And when you go back and you talk to a good friend, then you realize, oh my goodness, why don't I talk to this person more often? Forgiveness will set you free. What do you need to forgive yourself for? Before you can show up, you have to go in. So this is why you're going in to contemplate, so you can embrace your power and set yourself free. I see a lot of 3. So this is 333. That's a new beginning. I'm sorry. I was doing 1 minus 4. Lord have mercy. So this is 5. This is 3, and this is 3. So you got 21, 12, and 14, which is 5. I'm sorry, it was not 333. This is 3. This equals 3. But this equals 5, which 5 is actually a new start. There's change. So 5 equals change. And forgiveness will set you free. So, gosh, new start. How can your true tribe can't show up until you do? So there's a lot of moons here, of course, in this. And the moon is actually there to shine light on people's true intentions. So right here, as you embrace your power, there's a moon there on that card. And Spirit is telling me that he is going to show people your true intentions. A lot of people feel like, there's no, God is a she, God is neither male nor female. I say he because I grew up in Christian faith, and God is represented as a he in that faith. And so if you hear me say that, if that does not, it served me. If it serves you to say something else, it's fine. We're just going to continue on in the reading. All right. So angelic frequency, angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. So wow. So as you're making this dynamic shift in yourself, just know that you have the protection of angels around you. And that is what, that is really, really big, because you guys have to embrace your power here. And as you're embracing your power and becoming your true self, you're going to need angelic protection. And so the angels are here to guide and protect you along your way. But the thing is that you need to go and start praying, meditating, really praying about what your right next steps are, and so that you can know how to remain calm. Let's get some affirmations from Spirit. The friend. Wow, we just talked about the friends. Affirmation: I am my own best friend and magnetize other loving friendships. Man, oh my goodness, we just talked about how you can attract your friends to come in. When you go back and forgiveness that will set you free. And right here, your true tribe. You are your own best friend. This is why you have the ceremony card, to know that you are your own best friend, and you magnetize. You start to bring to you. That is what this means. Your true tribe can't show up until you do. Once you show up and you realize you're your own best friend, this will magnetize other loving friendships. This is just, wow. Step out of your comfort zone. Get into your North Node. If you don't know what your North Node is, look at the link in the description box, and it'll help share with you what your North Node is and what you should be doing if your North Node is in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If you're a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I started thinking about that song. There's a song that goes all into the zodiac signs, and that's why I got all excited right there. The inspiration. The next affirmation is, I allow inspiration to fill me so I can inspire others. You are someone who plants seeds. Allow inspiration to fill you. Go be your own best friend. Start to rejuvenate yourself. Okay. So my water North nodes, this is what, these are your love notes. So this is about romance, but this is about romance with you being your own best friend. So this is how we're using this. Spirit is challenging me to use this card with you, injecting adventure into your love life. Your love life is with yourself, injecting adventure into your life, whether you are in a long-term romance with your new best friend, which is yourself. Put yourself in new, exciting situations, beautiful opportunities to really get to know yourself. When is the last time you did something adventurous with someone you cared about? Yourself. In your journal, so here's your homework. In your journal, make a list of 10 ways you can bring more adventure and spontaneity into your life. What are you waiting for? Because once you start to do things that you love, love will radiate out, and you will begin to attract the right divine people, your true tribe. So write down 10 things that you like instead of worrying about what everybody else likes, because you are a giver. Water signs, they give gifts, they give emotional gifts, they give time, attention, gifts. Some of you, all right. Unpack your past. Wow. Often, your conception of love is deeply rooted in your early experiences. So how you experience love in your family dynamics, your first relationships, and your first heartbreak. In your journal or on a blank piece of paper, consider your earliest experiences of love and how they have impacted your own journey. What lessons have you learned? What good can you build on? What not so good would you like to leave in the past? So these are some great exercises that you can use when you are going into your contemplation and your rejuvenation aspect. Forgiveness is one thing that you also want to do. Forgiveness will set you free. All right. So the iris, inspiration. This is one thing that for those of you, maybe some of you may want to, I have a yard full of irises. So funny. And they are beautiful. It encourages you to cultivate the beauty within. Again, be your own best friend. so you can better create and express it in the world around you. Her deeply restorative energy oh my goodness. Spirit confirmation. Her deeply restorative energy helps revitalize your connection to divine guidance, helping you to discover your true passions and allowing inspiration and creativity to flow. That is your message right now to my water north nodes and to anybody who picked pile 2. So some special people in your life, or the energies in your life right now, may be Tauruses, a Taurus sign. For some of you, this is very specific. For some of you, this may not mean anything at all. But for some of you, this is something that will resonate with you. And if this does, I'm just going by what Spirit asked me to pick up for you. So this is the Taurus. Someone, and I said that earlier, so perhaps this is confirmation for that. Their planetary ruler is Venus, the planet of love and magnetism. Oh my goodness. Have some Taurus energy. Their element is earth. Their mode is fixed. They're a fixed sign. Destruction and reconstruction are one and the same. Destruction and reconstruction are one and the same. So the thing is that you are going to be there's going to be some tearing down of old ways of doing things, but not in a harsh way. You're going to reconstruct your life and how you give and who you are, so that you can, the deconstruction is going to come in on the old or past, everybody that you overhelped, people who didn't deserve your help, people who you loved and did you wrong in the past. Spirit is saying that it's going to be a reconstruction of your life. And as long as you know that you are your own best friend, you will start to attract the right people into your life. Leo and Sagittarius, for some of you, you have this in your chart. Hang on here. Let me straighten this back up. I sure did knock it over. All right. So the main characters, where you'll find these people hyping each other up at happy hour, what you'll remember is life with them feels like two suns colliding. So not sure who this is for, but this is just saying that that there may be some help coming in. Like I said, with pile number 1, there may be some help coming in for you. And what you'll remember is that what's going to happen is that you'll have like two suns colliding, just like beautiful energy colliding is what's coming in for you. So that's what this is for you guys. It's the energy behind the, I just feel like the angelic energy, and it could be these signs. This could also mean that this would be in your chart for some of you. But for a lot of you, this is just the energy that is going to be entering your life and what's going to be going on. I'm going to pull one more thing. Grieve your losses. Spirit is saying that even though the forgiveness will set you free, it's okay to grieve your losses. Some people feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to cut this. You have cut these people off and just move on. But you have some people that you have been pouring into for a long, long time. And it's okay to grieve those losses. But Spirit is saying that forgive them, forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself for maybe choosing not necessarily making the right choices when it came to who you gave all of your time and talents to. But forgiveness will set you free. And a final card is, wow, this is dancing here again, dancing here with almost like a mirror for some of you. Some of you have, maybe this is who you thought it was, a love interest or a partnership that you were in, and it is okay. 44. Wow. The number 44. come together. We need each other. Where have you been separating yourself or pushing against others in the world? So definitely, definitely it is time for you to become your best friend so that you can begin to attract who you need to have in your life. All right, pile number 2, I hope this helped you on your journey. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading for what Spirit wants you to know. This is for all of my fire sign North nodes. This is for Aries North Node, Leo North Node, and Sagittarius North Node. This is your reading to where Spirit wants me to give you a divine message on your journey. For those of you who don't know your North Node and you chose this, welcome to your reading for pile number 3. Okay, so the first thing Spirit wants me to share with you is that I am here now. A lot of you, especially with fire sign North nodes, and if you want to know what your North Node or how to discover what your North Node is, there will be a link in the description box for you to be able to find out what your North Node is. So I am here now means that Spirit is here now with you on this reading. For some of you, it's also I am here now is your personality. So right now, Spirit is saying, speak your intention, I desire. What is it that you desire is what Spirit is asking you to determine. So it's almost like Spirit is here now. What is your intention or what is your desire? You were made for creativity. You were made for creativity. And some Spirit told me to turn this one over. It's two sides. So you were made for creativity, but the other side is what I need to read to you as well. And it says, I will imagine 5 things I could do that no one would ever expect. And then I will do at least one of them. So maybe that is your desire. That's so interesting. Spirit wanted me to turn that over. I will imagine 5 things that you can do that no one would ever expect. And then you will do at least one of them. So I desire, and then maybe saying that is what Spirit is encouraging you to do. Spirit of the East. With the Spirit of the East card, this is almost like air signs there. So this could be that you have, oh yeah, here's my music getting janky. So this is some big energy. You guys have a lot of huge energy around you. So this Spirit of the East is like it's like, wow. It's just like a lot of air energy or just energy in I am here. It's like you are surrounded by the divine. This only happens to my music whenever there is like a lot of huge energy. It'll start to go in and out, and that's funny. I didn't have on music, but Spirit told me to turn on music for this. So this is funny that God told me to do that. And then that's what happens. Transform with the Raven. Some of you are going through this is why there's this desire card here, or what you want to do. There's going to be a huge transformation, or there is a transformation going on right now with your heart and in your life. And it's one that you gosh, just one that is so amazing. This is why you're asking. You guys are, whoever's in this group, my fire sign north nodes, you have a huge spirit of manifestation and abundance around you. So I see it all around you, but I don't know if for some of you, you know that and you know to speak your desires into existence. For some of you, I know you're really good at that. But for some of you, it's like it's going to be a transformation of what those desires are. So tune out distractions on your journey is what I'm hearing Spirit tell me, is that as you're going into your transformation, I'm gonna put this here, tune out distractions and be patient with yourself and others as you're going on your journey now. Be patient with others. Some of you don't have a lot of patience with others, but please remember to be patient with others, and remember that we are all on our own journey and have all of our own things that we deal with. So just be kind to others as you're going on your journey, because you have a big journey. And Spirit is encouraging you to do what you love. I'm gonna put this right here. Do what you love, whatever this thing is. Make sure it's something that you love and the desire. But God has really shown up here for you to say, you know what and I told people in this other reading that I have spent my whole life referring to God as a he, and there are some people who refer to God as a she, and there are some people who refer to God as having no gender at all. I refer to God as being a he. So if you're not offended by me doing that, I won't be with you as well, and we can all vibe and just be as one. Just know that source is what I'm speaking of, the divine. So God is telling me to tell you to do what you love, whatever this is. But I am here whenever he shows up, it's I am here. Or whenever the divine shows up, the divine is really strong in your life and in your reading. For even some of you who may not even know that, or know that there is a lot of divine spirit around you. Maybe it's just the revelation of that for some of you. Look at me. A new romantic cycle begins for you. Maybe the desire, Spirit is saying right now, is that the desire is around romance, some kind of a romantic connection for you. There will be the new moon in Libra. Maybe look for that as the beginning of what that is. In pile number 2, there was a saying that it was like when you become your best friend, when you become the kind of person like that you love. It's like when you make a list of what you desire in a mate, when you become that person, that's when you attract who you are. So if you're lazy, you can't say, well, I'm attracting somebody who works, and you don't. Like attracts, or they can say opposites attract, but when you are a magnet for what you want, when you do what you love and it's entered with love, and you're patient, and you're able to tune out distractions, a new romantic cycle will begin for you. And for some of you who are already in romantic relationships, this could also mean that a new business opportunity is coming for you as well. So all of my fire sign north nodes, this is great news for you, because you have the Midas touch, my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius north nodes. Now, this is not just your sun sign. Some of you, your north node may be your sun sign, but this is for your north node. You have the Midas touch. Things are working out in your favor. In what ways are you abundant right now? Wow, this is just abundance around you. As I said, I really saw that. Like, you just have so much divineness and abundance swirling around you. It's not always just abundance in a money sense, but it could just be what you put out into the earth. It just, everything you touch is big and it turns to gold. So turn your worry into wonder. Spirit is saying surrender to the experience. What possibilities can you dream into reality? Wow, do what you love. Imagine those things and then just say you desire. What can you turn into? What possibilities can you dream into reality? Keep a journal. Even if you're a guy, some guys, like, you can do the 5-minute journal. There's a 5-minute journal that you can get that allows you to be able to write in a journal. Okay, so my video stopped there. But what Spirit was sharing with me was or my camera stopped, I should say. Remember, rules can always be broken, was the last part of what I was reading, is that remember, rules can always be broken. And surrender to your heart. So it's easy to overthink love, whether you're wondering where a long-term relationship is headed, or analyzing every minute of a first date. Being thoughtful about love is important, but sometimes our heads can get in the way. Tune out distractions in the way of our hearts. In your journal, consider how you can surrender to love and let things unfold without resistance or analysis. How can you be more present in your love life? How can you release the urge to control things? Remember, relinquishing control. Write yourself a short affirmation to help you. How can you be more present in your love life? How can you release the urge to control things? Write yourself a short affirmation to help you return to the present moment whenever you're overthinking your love life. So that is definitely can use some of these. I know how to lead because I know what needs to be done. I know that does not necessarily resonate with that, but this one, I know love has come to unite me with my beloved. That's a beautiful affirmation as well. So let me pull one from here too. This says, embrace a life of epiphany and emotional exploration. So being okay with surrendering your heart to someone. This is either pile number 3 for some of you, and the rest of you, this is my fire sign north nodes. This is what Spirit wants me to share with you at this time. The final thing that Spirit wants me to share with you is red clover, which is tranquility. Red clover helps to support a sense of clarity, individuality, and self-awareness in the midst of our chaotic and often negative world. She is a calm and steady presence, helping you to remain balanced and to think and act from your center of truth, despite whatever may be taking place around you. So that is one thing that Spirit wanted me to share with you. And finally, there was one. Usually everybody else, there is 2. They're stuck together. So strong Taurus energy for some of you could be in your life. And then Libra and or Cancer could be in your life as well. Who they are together though, and this could be people who may be entering your life, who may be a part of your life. They are, wow, that's a loud beating. I feel like that's a heartbeat. Who they are, the healer and the poet. Where you'll find them: watching a foreign movie with subtitles, and what you'll remember is their nonverbal communication feels so poignant. Taurus and Libra, who they are, the artsy gurus, where you'll find them hosting an open mic night. what you'll remember is their combined energy is sensual and fun. So you could, Spirit is sharing with me with this. For some of you, this resonates. For some of you, it may not. But whoever this is for, just know that your combined energy with your new person is what I'm feeling from this card, is what is important, will be sensual and fun. Not necessarily the Taurus and Libra aspect of it, but doing something. Imagine 5 things that you can do that no one else would ever expect. So maybe no one else would ever expect you to host an open mic night or watch a foreign movie with subtitles. But these are the things that, with that combined energy, with your new love or with the reconnection with your love, is going to be sensual and fun with the love that you already have. Your nonverbal communication feels so poignant. So that's going to be some really key things with your new person that's going to be coming into your life. So I'm going to leave you with 2 things. One is let go and enjoy. These are the final words from the divine. And look forward. Look forward and not back. All right. Pile number 3. And this is my fire sign north nodes, my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius north nodes. This concludes your reading. If you want an additional reading, or there's some links in my description box that you can take a look at as well if you want a more specific reading for yourself. All right. Thank you. Be blessed. Hi, pile number 4. This is for my north nodes who are air signs. So this is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This is basically all of my air sign north nodes. Or if you just wanted to pick a pile, then this is your pile, which is a rose quartz. And it is the King of Swords. Okay. All right. So this is what Spirit wants me to let you know right now. So we're channeling for the north nodes of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libras. All right. So if you are Libra north node and Aquarius north node, this is what Spirit wants you to know right now. So let me move this a little bit closer. Just get a little closer. Okay. I'm going to move my fire here a little bit too. A little warmth there for people, for myself. All right. I think I'm a little nervous because I am my north node is in air sign. So anxious to hear what Spirit has to share with me. So here we go. And the rest of you as well. So first thing is I acknowledge and follow the yearning inside of me. So right off the bat, Spirit is saying that he wants you to, and I tell people, if you know me, I say he, because I grew up in a faith where God is a man. I have no problem with that. But if you do, you just pray for me as I will pray for you throughout this. And some people just know that I am talking about the divine when I say the word he. Okay? I acknowledge and follow the yearning inside of me. So the Holy Spirit is asking you to acknowledge and follow your intuition. This is really, I believe currently, we'll find out more as we get into it, but for the collective, it's been okay, what I've been doing everything for the greater good, but there is a yearning inside of you that needs to come out and for you to follow. Awareness, like water, is meant to flow easily without interruption. There was another pile, I think it was pile number 2, that talked about where I talked about, I don't know if it was one or two, but I talked about people being watchers. Um, but to be aware, like water is meant to flow easily without interruption. This really is dealing with the yearning inside of you. So awareness of your yearning is meant to flow without interruption. And finally, I'm going to read both sides of this. The first side is to trust a self that is rooted in ego would be folly. But when you truly know who you are, you can trust yourself from the soul level. So this is really dealing with in the collective of trusting yourself as you follow your heart and your intuition and the Holy Spirit as it is given you to follow. I am relaxed and let consciousness carry me through life. Oh my goodness. Woo! Anxiety is what I feel for this pile. It's like you've not been relaxed and have been trying to be in control of a lot of stuff. And it's not for you to be in control of, it's for you to, Spirit is saying, it's for you. Awareness, like water, is meant to flow easily without interruption. Just be relaxed and let your consciousness carry you through life. Just let the Spirit guide you, is what I am hearing. And just like this wind that's blowing through, if you look at this king, he's just relaxed. But there's a heavy wind flowing all past him, but he's just really and truly relaxed. Interesting. First thing Spirit is saying is accept your gifts. You have been given a lot of gifts of transformation. For some of you, you have been given a big mission, almost like you have the world in the palm of your hands. You've been given a huge mission in this incarnation, and Spirit is saying, accept your gifts as they come along. Don't try to control things, but just accept what your gifts are. For some of you, your gift may be sharing ideas with people, and then when you see them come to fruition, it's a great thing, even if the gifts aren't coming or manifestation isn't necessarily happening for you right now. It doesn't mean that you aren't getting points in the ether for what you're doing here on in this lifetime. Again, wow, this is another world. You have the whole world, birth and offerings and things that you offer the world. You have a lot that you offer to everyone. And so I think awareness is like water. Look at that. It's just like God is just offering you. You have so many gifts that you pour in, and just saying that you have the whole world in your hand is really an understatement. Like you really are. You affect so much around you and so many people, and you've helped so many people. So awareness, like water, is just meant to flow your whole uh, life. Raise your vibration is what Spirit is saying. So um, there has been a lot of anxiety, but having worry is a low vibration. So if you can raise your vibration, then you can always stay in contact with the divine. Acknowledge and follow the yearning inside of me. That's how you do it, by keeping your vibration high and allowing the Holy Spirit, allowing to be connected as much as possible with Spirit and just allowing God to just flow. Some of you have so many, like, it just seems like this lady is almost like pregnant with ideas. Some of you may have, some of, for some of you, this may mean that there's some fertility, and I don't know if it's just like a growth of a business. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a child For some of you, it might be, but this might be the birth of ideas and just the birth of love here on this planet is what is what you were meant to bring. It's like so much for the greater good is what you do. Raise your vibration, stay connected with me. And what I mean by me is not me. It's just spirit is saying stay connected to the spirit. Become a clear channel. Oh my goodness. Stay connected because your role here is to become a clear channel. Or for some of you, you already know that. And your north node. I'm sorry, I gave everybody else the explanation of what a north node is. But your north node it symbolizes where you're going in this lifetime. It reveals the energy you need to harness in order to fulfill your soul's mission. Your North Node offers insight into the passions, talents, and growth you need to access in order to reach your fullest potential here. So that is very interesting. Whew. I just see like you have a huge mission, keeping your channels clear, raising your vibration to not worry, to acknowledge and follow the instincts or the Holy Spirit within. Believe in the impossible. So this is there is so much that you need to know and understand, and Spirit is asking you to believe in the impossible. Stay connected, and that is one way that you will achieve, because these are huge. Like I just see the world there, the world here. It's almost like it's a divine connection there. It's you have some amazing gifts and things that you can offer the world, and the way to keep that going for yourself is to accept who you are, raise your vibration, and become a clear channel for the divine. Eliminate distractions. Stop shining light on the things you are not. Oh my goodness. How can you reclaim your power is by raising your vibration and accepting your gifts. Stop shining light on things you are not. Oh, man. Stay relaxed and let your consciousness and spirit carry you through your life. Believe in the impossible. There's some limiting beliefs that are there, and fear, anxiety, all of those are limiting beliefs, and you're being asked to raise your vibration. Gratitude. By stop shining the light on things you are not, how you can do that is to have gratitude. Gratitude is the life force of peace. What are you thankful for? So Spirit is asking you, what are you thankful for in this life? Having gratitude is what's going to bring you the most peace. That's going to help you to stay relaxed. That's going to help you to have the awareness that you need. And it's also going to, awareness like water is meant to flow easily without interruption. Your life, you are meant to live a life of ease and gratitude, and to become a clear channel for Him. That's your role here, is to deliver the impossible message. There's some things that people don't even believe is possible, but you're here to show them what that is. You can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs. What belief is limiting you? Limiting belief. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You have some limiting beliefs. But God is here to tell you that, the divine is here to tell you that, believe in the impossible, because it is coming for you. It is coming for you. Pile number 4, all of my air sign north nodes. Inner Earth. Your base chakra, strength and security, laying a foundation. This is a journey. This is, I don't know if you see this or not, but it's almost like this tree, even though this is a tree, this looks almost like a person's arms and their heart. And this is a journey. It's almost like this is a story. It's like you were given these gifts to share with the world. So you started pouring the gifts out. And then it's almost like the gifts are going out to lay the foundation of a beautiful world. You have come to lay the foundation of a beautiful world in this incarnation. This is beautiful. The future. Oh my goodness. Here's some affirmation cards. This is, yeah, I get excited about this because I don't know what's on these cards, and it's just it's exciting to me because it just everything flows. It's like it just resonates. And the future, the affirmation is, I plan for the future with respect for the unexpected. Relax and let consciousness carry you through your life. Again, acknowledge and follow the yearning inside of you. I plan for the future. Here's an affirmation. I plan for the future with respect for the unexpected. Here's another affirmation for you. The angel. You are protected. My affirmation is, I have faith in my ability to help myself and others. Acknowledge and accept your gifts. I have faith in my ability, my gifts to help myself and others. You have a huge, huge selfless role here. So acknowledge and follow the yearning inside of you. Don't be afraid. Keep your vibrations high. Don't worry. And become a clear channel for the divine. And this is so funny. Everybody else got 2 of these, but this is the pile that has 1. And this is a love letter to you. Write a love letter to the most important person in your world, yourself. Consider 3 things you love about yourself, big or small. Write each one down and then go into detail about why you love that part of yourself. Explore it in rich detail. Wow, some of this could be accepting your gifts. I get overwhelmed with gratitude that I'm able to read these for everyone. I hope that you get to feel as beautiful the amount of love that comes forward in this for you as a spirit having a human experience here, because you are divinely loved. All 4 piles just felt so much. I just feel so grateful. So write each thing down. Consider 3 things you love about yourself, big or small. Write each one down and then go into detail about why you love that part of yourself. Explore it in rich detail. Flatter yourself as much as possible, as if you were writing a love letter to someone. When we learn to admire ourselves, we can show up with confidence, integrity, and self-love in our relationships. So that is what Spirit is advising you to do. That is one way you can accept your gifts, and one way you can actually help to become a clear channel for the divine. Who doesn't want to be a channel for the divine? What an amazing gift. Spirit is saying that I have faith in my ability to help myself and others. A flower or grounding would be Tony, or it looks to me like a phlox a little bit, but I don't think that's what it is. I know it's a wood be Tony instead of a peony. Beatony. Love, like a loving hug, wood Beatony energy is very physical, calming and grounding, helping you connect with your intuition. Oh, Lord. Isn't that what this whole reading has been about? Your intuition and gut feelings. And strengthening your boundaries so that you can manage relationships and responsibilities with ease and a strong sense of physical and emotional well-being. So this is telling you, and some of you may want to find this and grow it. I mean, it reminds you that you can have a strong sense of physical and emotional well-being while you're out here, becoming a clear channel for the divine. This is really the overarching message for this pile is loving like a loving hug. Gosh, so you can manage relationships and responsibilities. You have huge responsibilities and you can manage the relationships and do that with ease. You can do that with ease by just being like water and allowing things just to flow. You are a royal. Do you know that the swords in tarot that's indicative of royalty, is what I read. And so you are royalty and you should be at ease and not fight against the divine and your gut and your intuition in your life. These two final cards may mean that these are the people in your life. You could have Capricorn people in your life, and these could be some spirit guides who come down to help you. This could be, for some of you, acknowledgement of that sign. And it says the diligent powerhouses manifesting their most ideal scenario, and what spirit is wanting you to know about you is that you're incredible on your own and sensational when they're together. So you may have someone that you're connecting with, whether it is the love letter to yourself, where you are incredible on your own and sensible and sensational when the two of you, when you are connected with the divine, what you can do. Diligent powerhouses. I know this card has a lot in it. I'm just flowing with whatever the spirit tells me to. If this does not resonate with you, but other parts of the pile has, then please take what resonates with you, and what doesn't, don't worry. You can just leave that off, but take notes and see what really, through this, what spirit, the North Node, air signs, what spirit is telling you to do. All right, Leo and Capricorn, you may have empire builders. What you may find yourself doing is dining at a chic restaurant. Remember, you are royalty. You look and smell like abundance. So even though it says that they look and smell like abundance, I've found that these cards are also talking about who you are, just in terms of what you represent. You look and smell like abundance. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a lot of material wealth, but it could be the abundance of the divine channeling through you. That's the most, I mean, you'd rather have that kind of abundance than anything else to me, is to be able to be a channel for the divine. I'm going to pull a couple cards so that I can leave you with here. Reinventing the body and resurrecting the soul is a journey. So reinventing the body, I acknowledge and follow the yearning in me. Resurrecting your soul is a journey. Becoming a clear channel for the divine. Tune out distractions. And finally be patient. You want to also be patient with what you're doing and say no. It's okay to say no and reach for the stars. It's okay to say no Acknowledge and follow the yearning inside of you. It is okay to say no. Yes, these two were some in another um, pile, but that still resonates, I guess, because if not, spirit would not have had it come out. I have to trust my own instincts and say no when it does not align with what the divine has for you, because some of you, you've been saying yes to so much and it's not been serving you. Spirit is telling me to share with you to say no, and it's okay. You have to keep your vibrations high. Write a love letter to yourself, because you are the most important love of your life is you. Whenever things start going awry in your life, just remember the letters that you write to yourself, and to reach for the stars, because you are definitely eliminate the distractions. Wow. Eliminate the distractions. Tune out distractions. So see, sometimes these cards may come out again, but this is really what Spirit wants me to share with you. And finally, this turned up. Ask with sincerity, and to build on a solid ground is what you are going to be doing. And what Spirit wants you to do is to laying foundations. Base chakra, focus maybe on your root chakra. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you can always Google any of this and it will come up. Beautiful. Acknowledge about it will come up. But root, ROOT, chakra, that is CHAKRA. But if you are into these tarot readings, most of you know about root chakras, and to build on solid ground. Wow. Spirit has a lot to share, and I will keep going until he tells me to stop. Turn your worry into wonder. Surrender to the experience. Again, surrender. Awareness, like water, is meant to just flow easily without interruption. Just surrender to your experience. What possibilities can you dream into reality? And finally, this. Let me see here. For some of you, a personal issue reaches a resolution. So you're going to have a personal issue that you're dealing with. Maybe this is one thing that you have not been following your gut on, is going to reach a resolution for you. So, and for some of you, I was meant to tell you that there is a new relationship of some sort coming. Wow. Oh my God. I was just sitting here, you guys, just sitting here. And I was saying that a new relationship was coming. And I was like, I just pulled that card out of another pile. So that's not the right card. And I kid you not, I was just sitting here shifting through and I pulled out, boom, a new romantic cycle begins. Oh, I tried to not even, I was like, that's not it. Guess what? This is my pile because I need to. I need to follow this for myself. So I did. See, I did. I did listen though. And Spirit let it happen. So a new romantic cycle doesn't mean a new romantic partner. It just means a new romantic cycle. Maybe with the same partner, maybe with a different partner, but you're going to have a new romantic cycle. So just be relaxed and let your consciousness carry you through life. Trust yourself. I trusted myself enough to just say, okay, God, if it's meant to come out, it's going to come out. And so finally, this was at the bottom of this pile, but you, for some of you, anyway, I am done channeling now. So I wish you all the best.
I was told to stop at this time. So says this is the card. Nothing will come out of this situation. So I'm not going to sit up here and this is exactly what came out. So it is time for me to end this reading. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful journey. Okay, take care. This is a timeless reading, but if you do need any, and this is a reading for a collective, so if you desire to have a more in depth reading, there are links in my bio, and there will be a link on how to determine your North Node. All right, it's in the description box. Take care and have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye bye.